right, Miss Mosley. I just kind of wanted to do just a feedback session from where I came in yesterday and observed you introducing the multi-step equation and kind of reviewing one-step equations. I really, really did enjoy your class. I thought you did a great job. A couple of things I wrote down that I really liked. First of all, I really, really like and appreciate your commitment to no nonsense nurturing. And the kids, they are you can tell that you do it all the time. When you tell them to get to voice level 0, they do it, and I like the way that you wait and give them time to adjust. So very good to you. I also liked the problem that you used when you were kind of introducing the multi-step equation. You broke it down. You kind of did a graphic organizer kind of on the board.
A Fryer model.
Freya model.
Freya.
So you took the problem and kind of broke it down and had them kind of call out to you each component of the problem, and everybody was engaged. I thought that was excellent. The other thing is during your work period, as you were kind of doing your instruction and talking, you had a student, Unique. She was sitting back by me. She raised her hand. The question that you asked were, what is our next step? What should we do? And Unique said, Miss Mosley, we need to check it before we moved on. I knew you didn't hear her, did you?
No. And then I forgot them to check it, because like that, it going back to evaluating expression. They have to substitute, and they can understand that, yes, that is the solution for that problem. And not they have to go back and review what they did wrong.
Okay. So typically, do you all go back and check it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. And so during your work period, how do you think that went? What did you like about it?
They will, raise their hand and telling me the next step. I need to either, if they say add, inverse or adding, they know they got to subtract 4. They had to move the constant to the other side. They know that line through the equal sign, that means they're doing the inverse of something, or adding or subtracting or multiply, divide.
Okay.
They know the 2-step. They know why it's called 2-step until they get the answer.
Okay. Do you think you did a lot of talking during that session?
Yes.
Do you like to do a lot of talking?
Yes, but I will have them to read it and tell me what they underlining. One time I will do that. I will do one problem. I will do the teacher model 1, and the second one I'll have one to read it, and I will give them like 1 minute to underline what they need to underline, important information, and somebody will give me what information had to go on the board.
Okay. Now you're absolutely, and I observed you doing that. We were working a word problem and we were talking about cookies.
Yes.
So you walked them through each step and you told them to underline what was important. Actually, you asked them, what do I need to underline and what do I need to circle? So I thought that was really good because they were highlighting the things that were important. One of the things that I noted was during their discussion, as you kind of brought it back together, I didn't notice any type of attention getter or a call and response. So what are you doing for your attention getter? Just kind of bring it back whole group.
I would say like multiply integer rule. I would say negative time of positive. They know that's a negative, to keep them understand that they have to remember when they are multiplying 2 different signs, it's a negative. Going back to these main rules of multiplying, dividing, or adding integer rules.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand.
Yes.
So for your attention getting signal, if I am you are going to say a negative times a negative is a
negative.
So you're going to do that. So a negative times negative would be a positive, and so that's going to be your attention getter.
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. That's good. That's definitely good. Okay. So I am going to come back. I wrote down 2 things that I want us to work on together.
Yes.
One is the attention getting signal. So I know we just talked about it, so I just want to kind of look for that. And then we talked about when you all were working, and yes, we did the problems, but we're doing kind of whole group. What do you think about doing build model with this class? Because we want to do stations in
Yes.
every class. So what can I do to
It's-
help you?
It's to help me to put it together, you know, like a wash station go here.
Okay, very good. So let's do this. Why don't we meet? And what we're gonna do is, I know you typically come in my room every day.
Yes.
So let's meet about that tomorrow. And then what we're gonna do is, let's look at implementing stations next Thursday.
Yes.
And I will come in and just help you kind of go through. Are you gonna do the build model? Cause I know we tried to do it.
Yes.
So we'll work through build, and we'll do that during your, cause we wanna specifically do it in your second block. I know you're doing it in your first block.
Yes.
So let's, specifically work on second block. And I think that'll definitely be good for that class. I know you were saying that you had some issues with them, but I think that'll definitely be good. Anything else I can help you with?
Tomorrow I will be doing is, I will have the names and I will try to put them in group, and you can help me because you know some of those students to
Mhm.
see where they can go. You see what I'm saying? If I
Okay.
put it about 4 students per group, you see?
Okay, so let's do this first.
Mhm.
Let's look at, and I will definitely help you do that. Let's pull out your data
Mhm.
from last week, because I always start there, and I always start with my teacher-led group. And so we can kind of even look at placement. We can be strategic about where you're going to be placed in the classroom, so you can see what's going on. But I think that once you get this going consistently with this particular class, I think you're going to like it.
Yes.
And I think they're going to like it too. I mean, because they were definitely engaged, and your problems were excellent. Like, they were definitely, relatable.
And one person today, this problem, not that one, this one, this one. He said, I wanna be, doing this, be a technician, because he said $25 for fixed computer, and then you charge $20 every
For each
time,
hour.
every hour, and one, I wanna be that. And I said, that's what you need to do. This is real life scenario. You need to know how many hours he will be fixing them.
Very good.
You know,
Very good.
he like, I like that. He was writing and he telling me, and he said, 7 hours and a half, that he will get all that money. Man, I want to be a electrician, you know.
Yeah, that's good. Very good. So just to recap,
Yes,
we're working on your attention getting signal.
yes.
I will be back in here tomorrow, because you and I are going to discuss how we're going to kind of group those kids. So I'm going to come in during that block so we can kind of look at it. And then next Thursday, we're going to actually implement the lesson.
Implement.
Okay?
Okay,
Any questions?
no question.
All right.